Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Today is April 13th, and here is your daily energy report. So, why does it say on my phone Easter Monday and Easter Sunday? I don't get who decided that Easter was 2 days, but hey, I'm not judging. It's cool. What it represents, I think, is very important because I feel like, metaphorically speaking, we are going through a bit of a resurrection, if you will, in our spirit. And of course, that's all over the world, the Great Awakening. And I feel like this weekend in particular, yesterday and today, have been a massive portal opening to the heart chakra, the heart center, where we're all starting to really feel, it's like the 100th monkey theory, right? When a certain amount of people get to a point where they wake up, where they face their own shit, it affects the collective unconscious. And when that collective unconscious gets to a certain point, it's like when Facebook first came around, right? First, it was just around like for the first year or two, it was just in college and, this little secret thing, oh, this is cool, but nobody knows about it. And then all of a sudden, the entire fucking world. And that's what we're feeling and seeing right now. But the phrase, the truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off. And right now, everybody's getting a real big dose of getting pissed off. And, a lot of us that have been doing this work for a while, we've seen and we've known this shit, and people have called us fucking crazy and, conspirators or theorists or whatever the hell the word you want to call it. You know what? Back in the day when, the founding fathers came over here from Britain, they were, considered, not good to the government over there. There's a revolution going on, and that's very, very clear. And today and yesterday, this little time frame, we are getting solidified and sort of infused again, because the moon is going to be going over Pluto, Jupiter, Saturn. Oh boy. And we have Mercury conjunct Chiron. So this is this collective wound that, there's sort of like a collective woundology, right? Different people are connecting. Say, for example, you go into a grocery store right now, right? The people that are wearing masks are all getting together talking about wearing masks and all this fear stuff. And we're on the same page because we're all wearing masks. Now, the people that are going in there not wearing masks for the places that you can go without wearing a mask, which I'd be one of them, right? There's some okay, if you really understand what's going on in the body, what are you doing? You can tell those people are the ones that watch the news all day long. That's okay. The important thing is that we have to not judge it, that we have to understand that there's a collective fear that is percolating at the surface, right? It's sitting there. It's we want to get some more, and it's trying to feed off everything around it, and it's not getting as much people as it wants to, and it's pissing it off. Oh, man, is it pissing it off. But it's making all of us feel very vulnerable. And this vulnerability, man, woo, that guilt and shame and that vulnerability, but with this plutonic energy that's going on, the vulnerability is power. And I keep saying that. So, all this deep, vulnerable, watch your thoughts, watch what you're talking about. Do you find yourself just, whichever side that you're on, I keep catching myself all the time, scrolling through this stuff, looking at this stuff, about this, Out of the Shadows. I've watched that twice already, and all this, QAnon stuff. It's compelling, but you have to be careful not to go too far in the other direction. We want to have that, come this way, no, come this way. Look, there's clearly, we have to trust our heart. We have to trust our intuition. We have to trust our gut. That is what is real. And for me, I've always known there's some shady shit going on underneath the surface. I've known it since I was a kid. Growing up, I think we all did. If you're a light worker, if you're a starseed, if you're, one of those beings, then you've been seeing it, you've been feeling it. And it's going to be just keep getting realer and realer. And sort of this vulnerability, this Chiron conjunct Mercury is another level of acceptance of this new truth that we're living in. And a deeper weariness of okay, this shit is real. And we really need to watch what's going on, because there's a part of this that you can feel they're setting up. It's they're setting up for the big jump shot, right? And we have to know what they're going to try to do, because I'll tell you what, they try to push this shit too far, there's going to be a fucking revolution. People are already fighting back, all right? People aren't going to stand for this shit. It's a whole lot of course, I have my own biased opinion, so I try to catch myself, from throwing it out there too much, but, it's what I feel is what I know in my heart is right, and that feeling, that belief system is solidifying now. We are solidifying into this new place, and you're seeing it. These belief systems are running the fucking show. And whatever it is that you choose to believe about whatever it is, that is your new reality. And either way, we're constructing our own new, personal matrix, if you will, of realities, of perception, of beliefs. And it's really, really important to choose wisely who you're connecting with and who, you're associating with, what kind of energies you're choosing to surround yourself with, what kind of habits you're choosing to implement and do, because we do have a choice. And right now, a lot of shit's falling apart. And when we fall apart, that's when those bad habits kick in. You get out of a relationship, you're like, fuck, now I don't want to feel all this shit. It hurts, it sucks, I'm tired. I feel like that victim mentality in the third dimension is feeding on that victim mentality big time. We have to take responsibility for our lives. And of course, that's how I segue into my opportunity community, because that's what we are all about. All right, so go check out my website, spiritualbodybuilder.com. I still have a few slots left for this 4-week transformational protocol. It's evolving into its own dynamic. It's so exciting, and we're taking responsibility for our lives, creating a beautiful community and making shit happen, because we all need to step in our power right now and bring things to the next level, to the next dimension. Okay, and it requires us all to face our shit and band together. Because a lot of us out there, we don't have a whole lot of people to talk to about this shit, especially if you're brand new to it. You're waking up into this new world and you try to talk to people and people think you're fucking crazy. But it's the people that are staying in this place that are the fucking crazy ones. I mean, think about it. We need to evolve. Humanity is evolving. We got to evolve it. We have to evolve with it. All right. So, yeah, and we have Uranus going to be going up a degree. I believe this is the first time it's going to hit 6 degrees this rotation in Taurus. So that's going to bring more unexpected, weird, what the fuck is going on kind of shit. More technology, more earthquake shaking in our structure, in our reality. They're going to try to put more control measures on, or start making more rules or more things for us to distract us with. Be careful and be super aware of every thought, every emotion, every action that you take. Be hyper aware and be the observer of your own mind. Okay? I love you all. Please go ahead and click the link in my bio to download my free ebook, or go to the description box below and you can click that link for my bio. Go to my website. Do all that shit. I love you guys, and I will be seeing you very soon, tomorrow, most likely. And happy Easter. Mwah. Peace and love, guys.